If you want wealth, stop doing these 7 things. If you want wealth, real wealth, the kind that gives you freedom, peace, and options, then this video may make you uncomfortable. Because the biggest reason most people never build wealth is not lack of opportunity, not lack of intelligence, and not even lack of money. It's habits. Quiet habits, socially accepted habits, habits that feel normal but slowly destroy your financial future. Most people spend their entire lives doing the wrong things consistently, then wonder why money never stays. Today, we are going to expose 7 behaviors that keep people broke, even when they earn more, work harder, or get lucky once in a while. These aren't obvious mistakes. These are normalized behaviors. If you truly want wealth, you must stop doing these things permanently. Let's begin with the first one. Thing 1. Stop trading time for identity. Most people think this is normal. I work, I get paid. That's how life works. But here's the truth no one explains early enough. Wealthy people don't just sell time, they build value systems. If your entire income depends on showing up, clocking in, being physically present, then your income has a ceiling. And that ceiling is not decided by effort, it's decided by time. There are only 24 hours in a day. No matter how hard you work, you can never escape that math. But here's the deeper problem. When you tie your identity to your job, you stop thinking like a builder. You start thinking like a worker. Workers ask, how much does this pay per hour? Builders ask, how many people does this serve? How long will this produce value? Can this work without me? Wealth comes from systems, not schedules. As long as your self-worth is tied to your job title, your salary, your employer's approval, you will always feel financially insecure. Because deep down, you know one decision and it's gone. If you want wealth, you must stop thinking like your job is your identity. Your job is a tool, nothing more. Thing 2. Stop consuming more than you create. This is one of the most dangerous habits of the modern world. People wake up and immediately consume social media, news, entertainment, other people's opinions, other people's success. Then they wonder why their own life isn't moving. Consumption feels productive, but it's not. It makes you feel informed, busy, and entertained, but it does not move you closer to wealth. Wealthy people consume selectively and create aggressively. Most people do the opposite. They spend 3 hours scrolling, 2 hours watching, 1 hour complaining, and maybe 10 minutes planning their future. Here's the truth. If you don't build something of your own, skills, assets, ideas, systems, you will always be paying people who did. Every scroll is someone else's income. Every hour you consume without intention is an hour you give away your future. Wealth is created by producers, not spectators. If you want wealth, you must stop living life like an audience member. So far, we've exposed 2 silent wealth killers: trading time for identity, consuming more than you create. But the next one is even more dangerous because it disguises itself as responsibility. In the next section, we'll talk about why playing it safe keeps people poor and why comfort is one of the most expensive addictions in the world. Stop playing it safe. Most people think playing it safe is smart. They say things like, I just want something stable. I don't want to take risks. At least this is guaranteed. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Playing it safe financially often guarantees one thing: average results. Wealth has never been built from safety alone. It's built from calculated risk, long-term thinking, and the willingness to look foolish before looking successful. Playing it safe doesn't protect you from failure. It only protects you from growth. And the biggest lie society tells is this: if you don't try, you can't fail. But there's a failure worse than losing money: never building anything at all. Wealthy people understand something most people don't. Risk doesn't disappear when you avoid it. It just changes form. avoid risk, and you risk staying underpaid, being replaceable, depending on one income stream, and having no leverage. Comfort feels good in the moment, but comfort quietly taxes your future. If you want wealth, you must stop choosing safety over progress. Stop confusing busy with productive. This one traps hard-working people. People who wake up early, people who grind, people who are always doing something. But here's the problem. Busy does not mean effective. You can work all day and still move nowhere financially. Most people fill their days with tasks, but they avoid decisions. They answer emails, attend meetings, run errands, handle small problems, but they never ask the dangerous questions. What actually makes money? What scales? What matters most long-term? Wealthy people are not the busiest people. They are the most focused. They work on high-impact skills, income multipliers, decisions that change direction, not just momentum. Busy makes you feel useful. Being strategic makes you wealthy. If your effort doesn't compound, you're running on a treadmill, and treadmills are exhausting, but they never move you forward. If you want wealth, you must stop celebrating effort and start measuring outcomes. So far, we've uncovered 6 wealth-killing behaviors: trading time for identity, consuming more than you create, playing it safe, staying busy instead of strategic, avoiding money conversations, expecting fast results. There's one final behavior left, and this one might be the most dangerous because it feels responsible. In the final section, we'll expose the habit that delays wealth for decades. Stop waiting to feel ready. This is the most common wealth killer of all. Waiting. Waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel prepared, waiting for the right time, waiting for permission. Most people believe confidence comes before action, but in reality, confidence is built by action. Wealthy people don't wait to feel ready. They move while unsure. They learn while uncomfortable. They adjust while in motion. Waiting feels safe, but safety has a hidden cost. Every year you wait, inflation moves, technology shifts, opportunities pass. Readiness is not a requirement for wealth. Movement is. Those who win start before they're ready. Those who lose keep preparing. The real reason these 7 habits are hard to quit. Here's what ties everything together. These habits don't feel destructive. They feel normal. They're socially accepted, they're encouraged, they're even praised. Working hard, staying busy, playing it safe, avoiding risk, waiting your turn. Society trains people to be stable, not wealthy. But wealth requires thinking differently, acting earlier, staying longer, taking responsibility. The moment you see this clearly, you can never unsee it. And that awareness alone already puts you ahead. Wealth is not about luck, it's not about talent, and it's not about background. It's about behavior repeated over time. If you want wealth, stop doing what keeps you comfortable today at the cost of your future. Stop trading time for security. Start building value for leverage. Stop consuming endlessly. Start creating consistently. Stop waiting. Start moving. Your future is watching what you do next. If this video challenged you, that's a good sign. It means something inside you knows there's more. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to stop doing the things that quietly keep you stuck. Wealth doesn't come from motivation, it comes from decisions, and the best time to make them is now. If you want more content like this, real talk about money, mindset, and building wealth, subscribe to the channel. This isn't motivation, this is preparation, and your future self will thank you for staying.